Hey guys, what's up? It's Drew. It is currently 1 a.m. and some of my friends and I were just jamming pretty much all evening and they just left. But I gotta get on here, I gotta run my mouth, I gotta talk my shit because I feel like metal, heavy metal, the genre, is one of the most commercialized and I guess least sincere genres out there. And that really pains me to say because I would say I'm a metalhead. I love heavy metal. I love heavy, nasty guitars. I love blast beats and breakdowns and solos, and I love it all. So it does pain me to say, man, I am very disappointed in the state of metal right now. And I mean, sure, there's good things out there. There's always good things out there, but the stuff that's getting the most attention, I feel, I mean, at least this year, 2026, I feel like it's a lot of what people have dubbed octane core or radio core, which is fine. I mean, like, you can enjoy that. I think I do see some value in it, but when it comes to what got me into metal, actually, look at this. I have my CD collection right here. Where is it? Here we go. This is one of the albums that got me into metal. Metallica's very first album. It is just so, like, unpolished in a lot of ways, both good and bad. But there's a section in the very beginning of The Four Horsemen, which is the first song I learned on guitar, by the way, fun fact. But there's, like, in the very beginning, I don't know exactly what it is, but if you listen really closely, while James Hetfield, rhythm guitarist, is playing that riff, you can kind of hear, I think it's either like Kirk, the other guitarist, plugging his guitar in, or like flipping the pickup switch on the guitar, that little switch. But they left that in the final cut, and you blink and you miss it, right? And that blows my mind that they left that in. This is Metallica. This is not like some obscure band. This is the metal band. And it's so dirty. It's so imperfect. You even listen to, like, talking about Metallica more, any of their other early albums especially. The famous example is Injustice for All. That mix is rough. There's, famously no bass, but even, like, the guitars, the whole thing just sounds very cold and narrow almost. But it works for what they're trying to do. I think you could debate what they're trying to do, but to me it's like they're trying to figure out how to move forward with the death of their previous bassist. I want more of that in heavy metal. I want more, it sounds stupid, I want more emotion in heavy metal. I don't want animal noises. I don't want breakdowns. Well, breakdowns can be okay if you play them right, but not every song needs a breakdown. Just like in the 90s we discovered not every song needs a guitar solo. But this kind of stuff, where it is raw, unprocessed. I get we live in the current age and we have to edit our records and all that stuff, but leave the mistakes in. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's rock and roll. It doesn't have to be perfect. Leave the mistakes in. That's pretty much my biggest gripe with the state of modern heavy metal. I think actually another thing I have, this video is going to go on, again it's late, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't think bands take themselves seriously. And as a result, I don't take them seriously as a listener. The moment you kind of like do little skits of like, guess who our drummer is, or, well, that's the only one I can think of. But you do like little things of like, if you like this band, you'll like our band. I don't take that band seriously anymore. First of all, if I like this other band and you're telling me to listen to your band if I like them, I'm just going to listen to the band that I know and like, right? That's just me. But I just lose some kind of, I guess, some kind of respect for them the moment I see that. I know that, like, as musicians, we got to self promote, and I agree. That is a good thing that we have the opportunity to do. But there's different ways of approaching it. I think rock and roll, and just like rock genre, so metal, is kind of on the basis of, like, this is serious music. And it can be fun at times. Like, you can have fun listening to it, you can have fun moshing at the shows and all that, but at the end of the day, the creation of the music, the meaning behind the music, it is serious and often very heavy. Heavy metal, right? I guess. But I don't think that most bands that are writing, like, serious songs are treating their music as such. Because, like, I'll listen to songs by certain bands, and it's like, dang, this is pretty crazy. This is vulnerable. This is deep. And then I go check out their Instagram page, and then they're kind of like acting goofy with the song in the background. I'm like, well, you just ruined it for me. I don't like that. I also don't think, bands should be too serious, but I like to, I guess, talk about Slipknot as an example. They're very, like, I mean, if you know, you know, right? They're very, like, on stage. But you see their interviews, and they're able to kind of have fun without devaluing their music. I think that's the biggest thing. Artists need to stop devaluing their music. I don't know what else to say on that, but yeah, I don't even remember what I've been saying. It's pretty late. I'm pretty tired. I've been running my mouth, my man. I hope this doesn't get people too mad, but sure, I'll leave it there. Metal is the most commercialized genre out there. More than freaking pop music. Yeah, that'll make some people mad, but that's my truth, and I've spoken it. So, see ya.